musicians during World War II in Nazi prison camps. These ill-fated musicians and composers, ensnared in the Holocaust, prevailed by performing and composing music of profound importance and beauty. Their music will live forever. Please join me the second and fourth Tuesday of every month at 9 a.m. to discover their music.
Few Americans have excited the nation's admiration and respect as Abraham Lincoln. He also could be a very, very practical man.
A Moment in Time with Dan Roberts.
Almost from the beginning of his career as a prairie lawyer, Abraham Lincoln was a success. Born in Kentucky in 1809, he migrated with his family to Indiana and then to Illinois. His self-education is the stuff of legend, and he played with various occupations until settling on the practice of law. He worked hard, followed the judges on their circuits, and soon was making a handy living. More than the judges, more even than the governor of the state. Lincoln had absorbed the flinty pragmatism of his grim frontier upbringing, had good instincts about people, liked them, and they liked him back. For instance, tall, gangly, awkward in his appearance, he knew he was no beauty. But he also knew that he shared that defect with the vast majority of jurors and later voters. A little self-deprecating remark, a funny story usually told over and over again so that people knew the punchline, a clever turn of phrase, a quote from Shakespeare, and he had them. Yet most of that buffoonery was just contrived. Lincoln was as smart as a whip. Shrewd, with a healthy dose of common sense, Abraham Lincoln could see to the heart of a case and usually won it. Next time, Lincoln's advice to young lawyers. From Richmond, Virginia, this is Dan Roberts.
Production funding by Great American Treasures, historic places showing how America became America, preserved by the National Society of the Colonial Dames of America. Travel and tour opportunities on the web at greatamericantreasures.org. A Moment in Time with Dan Roberts is produced at the University of Richmond with the cooperation of WCVE Public Radio. Our theme music is composed by B.J. Liederman. Our sound engineer is Robert Richards. Transcripts, podcasts, audio, and video are available at amomentintime.com.
.854 KSJE. It is time for our Adopt a Pet Tuesday segment. That's when I talk to Amber Francisco, who's over at the Farmington Regional Animal Shelter, who's going to show us some of the pets available for adoption this week. Amber, good morning.
Good morning, Scott. How are you?
I'm well, thanks. It's good to have you on the program, and lots of dogs and cats at the shelter this week to talk about.
Absolutely. We've got plenty to talk about and plenty to show you.
All right. Well, let's get right to it then and start with Ralph. Tell me about Ralph.
Ralph is a lovable 6-year-old yellow lab, just looking to find a forever home. He's already neutered. He's been in a home with other dogs before, so he get along with other animals in the house. But he just really would like to find a forever home where he could be part of the family and lounge around and be loved on. Okay.
And he's ready to go today, huh?
He is. He's got his bags packed, and he's just waiting for somebody to come down and adopt him.
All right. Very good. Well, that is Ralph. And what about, now help me with this one, Xena Ray?
Yes. Xena Ray is a playful 1-year-old kitty mix. She's full of personality and very playful, loves her squeaky toys and her tug toys. So if you're looking for an active dog that wants to play a lot, Xena Ray's your one for you.
She's it. Okay. Good to know. Very good. And of course, let's talk about the cats too this week. You've got two kind of up together. These are kittens, Quinn and Octavius. Yes.
Quinn and Octavius are siblings. Quinn's a little boy kitten, and Octavius is a female. They are just the cutest little pair together, and we've always done our 2-for-1 BOGOs on our kittens, so you can get both of them for $50, which is an awesome deal. And then they can grow up and be part of your family together.
There you go, and stay together, which is kind of what you're hoping to happen?
Absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not a necessity, but, two's better than one, and they keep each other company if you're not home, and then you got twice as much love.
There you go. And they look almost identical in the picture. I'm sure they're a little different, but the colorings are certainly the same. You can tell they're related.
They've got very similar markings. There's just a small few features that are different, so you can tell them apart. But they're very sweet and lovable, and yep, you can tell they're related.
That's true. Okay, very good. That's Quinn and Octavius. And then last but certainly not least is Binks.
Yes, Binks is one of my favorite little kittens. He is a 3-month-old, very sleek, solid black kitten. He is very vocal. He loves to let you know he's there, and he meows and meows to get attention. Very playful, very sweet, very fun, and ready to go on to his forever home where he can lounge around and explore and be a part of a family.
Okay, very good. And so, again, all these animals are available for adoption, and you are still doing visits by appointment at the Farmington Regional Animal Shelter?
Yes, we're still doing everything by appointment only. They can call the 505-599-1098 to set up an appointment to come and meet one of these animals or one of the others that we have in the shelter. You can see all of our animals at pettango.com, and then if there's somebody you're interested in, just make an appointment and to come down and meet them.
Okay, very good. Well, we will do that, and we will check them out. And again, we appreciate you being with us every Tuesday. Amber, thank you so much.
Thank you, Scott.
You're very welcome. That is Amber Francisco from the Farmington Regional Animal Shelter, my guest here on our Adopt a Pet Tuesday segment on KSJE Farmington. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Have a great Tuesday. I'll be back with you tomorrow morning, beginning a little after 8 o'clock on KSJE.